High school sports on Ticket TV is brought to you by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street, Bangor, Union Street, Bangor, and Wilson Street, Brewer. Greenway Equipment Sales in Bangor and Ellsworth. Nothing runs like a deer. Next Home Experience. Get lubed and get sold with Next Home Experience. Hidden Meadows Golf Course in Old Town, where golf is for everyone. Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center in downtown Bangor. Heroes is the place to be. Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment and office furniture. Dean's Detailing, the leader in auto detailing since 1971. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. UMaine Athletics. For Black Bear tickets, visit goblackbears.com/tickets or call 581-BEAR. And Northeast Driving School, Greater Bangor's best driver's education for 56 years. Ticket TV is also brought to you by Darling's Auto Group, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Bangor Mall Cinemas, Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, Bangor Window Shade and Drapery, Doors Equipment Company, Union Street Towing, Pushaw Energy, The Fitch Company, Bennett Auto Center, The Growing Place, Hillside Athletics, UMaine Early College, Bangor Tire Company, Old Town Redemption Center, Pat's Pizza in Hamden, Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales, Saliba's Rug Cleaners, Traditions Golf Course, North Star Waste and Recycling, Bar Harbor Hannaford, Sweet Cheeks Bakery, Hopkins Energy, Coastal Auto Parts, Brewer Federal Credit Union, Hammond Lumber Company, First National Bank, and Thomas College. Now let's get you out to the action on Ticket TV.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Old Town High School. Welcome to high school softball here on Ticket TV. Great to have you with us at 929theticket.com or on your Ticket app. Today we feature a matchup between the Presque Wildcats and the Old Town Coyotes. Going to play two here on the softball diamond at Old Town High School. Hope you can stay with us throughout the afternoon and on into the evening. Jim Churchill in the Dean's Detailing broadcast booth. Dean's Detailing, the leader in auto detailing since 1971. And this is the Northeast Driving School pregame show. Register for courses at northeastdrivingschool.com. Take a look at the current standings in Class B North girls softball. And the Old Town Coyotes, number 2 in the standings, featuring a record of 7-3. We'll take a look at their recent results. They've had some big-time wins here recently, and Presque is number 9 in the standings right now. They are 4-5 coming into this twin bill here this afternoon against the Old Town Coyotes. It is senior day here at Old Town High School. Baseball also playing a doubleheader against Presque here this afternoon at Old Town High School. Our coverage of high school sports on Ticket TV is presented by Greenway Equipment Sales in Ellsworth and Bangor. Nothing runs like a deer. And we're also presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Wilson Street in Brewer, Main Street in Bangor, and Union Street in Bangor as well. All right, we're going to take a break here. We'll come back, take a look at the rosters, program histories, and much more coming your way on the Northeast Driving School pregame show. This is high school softball on Ticket TV.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And Greenway Equipment Sales makes it easy to keep your John Deere running smoothly year-round. Our mobile maintenance truck will come to you and service most walk-behind and riding lawn equipment right in your yard. Just call or schedule online. Whatever the season, we'll have you tuned up, sharpened up, and geared up to mow or blow whatever Mother Nature dishes up. Contact the Smith Brothers today for service delivered.
Nothing runs like a deer. From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
Your local family-owned McDonald's on Wilson Street in Brewer, Union Street and Main Street in Bangor are currently hiring new team members. Schedules that fit your life with full-time, part-time, and flexible schedules that adjust with your needs. Pair individualized schedules with tuition assistance to further your education. It's a great, future-focused combination. Apply today at jobs.mchire.com. Search for your locally owned McDonald's on Wilson Street, Union Street, and Main Street. Explore your future at jobs.mchire.com.
Your local professional eco-friendly office space partner is Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At Levesque Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
We've got your truck at Darling's Bangor Ford. Right now, Darling's has lots of trucks and lots of great deals. Mavericks, Rangers, Lightnings, dozens of F-150s, and powerful workhorses of the Ford Super Duty line. Our staff will find the perfect truck for you. Whether you're buying a new truck for the family, work, or fun, we've got your truck at Darling's Bangor Ford. You'll do better at Darling's.
Alrighty, the national anthem played here at Old Town High School for both the baseball game and the softball game, playing right next to each other here at the high school. Spectacular day for baseball and softball here today. We finally have some sunshine, bit of a breeze, some clouds up above, but looking forward to this doubleheader between the Wildcats and the Coyotes. Let's take a look at the rosters. They're brought to you by Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company. And first for the Presque Wildcats, their head coach is Jonah Hudson. And as you can see right there, a good mix of classes across this roster of 12, actually 13 players on the roster, featuring a couple of freshmen for Coach Hudson here this afternoon. And for the Old Town Coyotes, a roster we've become familiar with here in recent days, head coach John Milligan, and he's going to have some JV players up as well to take part in this doubleheader today for the Coyotes. High school softball on Ticket TV is presented by Next Home Experience. Next Home is the market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. And we are also presented by Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center. Whether you're watching some sports at the bar or taking the family out for a great meal and some fun, Heroes is the place to be, the official sports grill of Ticket TV in downtown Bangor and at heroesportsgrill.com. All right, going to take another time out here in the Northeast Driving School pregame show. We'll come back with more of the pregame festivities right after this on Ticket TV.
Maine's largest network of parts just got a little bigger. Coastal Auto Parts, newest location in Bangor, has all your automotive needs to get you to the moments that matter most. Whether you're a professional mechanic or just need a little help, find everything you need all under one roof. Our knowledgeable staff is here to assist you with friendly service and expert advice right here at 200 Sylvan Road, just off I-95. Drive in, stock up, and hit the road with confidence. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
Any job goes more smoothly and successfully with the right people on your team, like the people at Hammond Lumber Company, where you'll find high-quality building materials from industry-leading suppliers and get expert advice and professional services. Hammond offers timely delivery with their own fleet of trucks, with boom and forklift trucks available. For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
With Thomas College, it's possible to earn a degree in 3 years and a master's in 1. It's possible to find yourself graduating career-ready through one of the nation's first guaranteed jobs programs. It's possible to become the future you, the one you dream to be. Because for 130 years, we've been dedicated to helping students unlock their possible. Because we are in the business of possible. That's Thomas College. Unlock your possible at thomas.edu.
Maine football's purpose and belief are represented in the One Direction arrow. The arrow is a reminder that it takes all of us working together to be the best. Blackbird Nation, join us as we work in one direction towards victory. One team, one state, one direction.
We are back here at Old Town High School. Jim Churchill along with our Ticket TV team. Thanks for joining us here at 929theticket.com. High school softball on Ticket TV is presented by Hidden Meadows Golf Course right here in Old Town at 240 West Old Town Road, where golf is for everyone. And we are also brought to you by Acadia Federal Credit Union. Acadia FCU is a full-service financial institution with 8 branches, 3 of them in Bangor. Find out how Acadia can enrich your life at acadiafcu.org. Let's take a look at the program histories, and we'll start with the visitors from Presque, making the long trek from the county. Going to play 2 here this afternoon. Program histories brought to you by Doors Equipment Company. Wildcats still looking for their first regional championship and their first state championship, of course. Last year lost to Oceanside in the prelims. Very consistent, 7-9 over the last 3 campaigns leading into 2025, and they are 4-5 this season. All right, now let's take a look at the Old Town program history. And 3 state championships for the Coyotes, 2012, 2016, 2017. And last year lost to Nokomis in the regional finals. Very consistent under Coach Milligan here in recent years. Last year finishing up at 12-4 heading into the postseason. All right, we're just about set for the first pitch. I do apologize, flying a little bit in the dark here today. And I'm going to have to give you the starting lineups as they happen here in this one. Game 1 of 2 here between the Coyotes and the Wildcats. And the first pitch of the afternoon is going to be low for ball 1. Leading off for Presque is Colby Langley, a junior. And she takes a rip at that low delivery and comes up empty. 1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff batter, Jonah Hudson, the head coach of the Wildcats, and a cut on and miss. It's 1-2. And that one is chopped foul, third base way. Count remains 1-2. Arabelle Milligan is the starting pitcher for the Coyotes here this afternoon. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Langley. And here's a ground ball to third, right near the bag. Long throw across, going to get there in time. Nice play by Emily Wheeler at third base for the Coyotes. 1 up, 1 down here in the first inning for Presque Isle. Langley grounding out on a 2-2 pitch. And that one is high from Milligan. And some noise coming from that first base dugout. It's a ball to Peyton Boinske. Boinske, a sophomore. And that's a called strike. And this one is grounded right side. And the flip to first base by Mockler is going to be in time. That's out number 2. A couple of ground outs here against Milligan. Now to the plate for the Wildcats. Georgiana Curtis, a junior. And she is squaring and bunts it foul. Georgiana Curtis, a junior, played for the Wildcat basketball team. Milligan delivers. This one is chopped towards third. That's going to be a foul ball. And it's 0-2 on Curtis. Milligan into the windup, and she serves one up. It's hit into shallow right center field. Coming on for the catch is Fournier, and that will do it for the Wildcats here in the top of the first inning. They go down 1-2-3 after a half inning. It's Presque 0, Old Town coming to the plate. This is high school softball on Ticket TV.
We've got your truck at Darlings Bangor Ford. Right now, Darlings has lots of trucks and lots of great deals. Mavericks, Rangers, Lightnings, dozens of F-150s, and powerful workhorses of the Ford Super Duty line. Our staff will find the perfect truck for you. Whether you're buying a new truck for the family, work, or fun, we've got your truck at Darlings Bangor Ford. You'll do better at Darlings.
2024 was a fantastic year of growth for Next Home Experience, and it's all because of you. Thank you for choosing Next Home Experience for buying and selling your next home. Here's to a fantastic 2025. Get looped. Get sold. Next Home Experience.
Back here at Old Town High School, Jim Churchill in the Dean's Detailing broadcast booth. Old Town Coyotes playing host to the Presque Wildcats here for a doubleheader this afternoon. Just underway, Wildcats retired in order in the top of the first inning. And now it's Old Town on Senior Day coming to the plate. Give you the Old Town lineup. Leading off in center field, Natalie Fournier. Batting second at third base, Emily Wheeler. In right field is Molly Albert. That's 1, 2, 3. 2 here in the first inning. And that pitch is a strike. Fournier awaits the pitch, and that one is taken up and in. On the mound for the Wildcats, it's Astra Lawton, junior right-hander. She's wearing a knee brace on that right knee. She delivers. And that one just misses. 2 balls and 1 strike to the Old Town center fielder. And make it 3-1 on Fournier. Lawton delivers, and that's going to be high for ball 4. So the leadoff man on here for the Coyotes. Fournier, leadoff batter for the Coyotes at first base. And now Emily Wheeler coming to the plate. Wheeler up there from the left side. Third baseman for the Coyotes. And throw down to second base. Runner going. It's going to be too late. That'll be a stolen base for Fournier. It was a strike to Wheeler. High school softball on Ticket TV presented by Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment and office furniture. Call them at 942-2226 or visit levesquesupply.com. Looks like the foundation for the bag there at second base came loose, but things are back in place now. Fournier in scoring position. The count is 0-1 on Wheeler. Bottom of the first inning, no score. Presque and Old Town, the pitch. And that's in there for strike two. Lawton fires, and this one's low and outside. 1-2 on Wheeler. Now Fournier taking off for third, and she's going to get there safely. Head first dive into that third base bag. Gets a double high five there from Coach Milligan. Lawton ready in the circle, and that's in there, called strike three. So Wheeler frozen on that 1-2 pitch. She is caught looking for the first out. 2 stolen bases in the inning for Natalie Fournier. Runner at third base, one away from Molly Albert. Here's the pitch to the Old Town right fielder. That one's high. High school softball on Ticket TV, brought to you in part by Darlings in Bangor, Ellsworth, and Newport. With a great selection and great service, they're ready to put you behind the wheel. Visit darlings.com or stop in today. You'll do better at Darlings. Here's a ground ball to short. Throw to first is going to be in time for the out. But crossing home plate, with the first run of the ball game is Fournier. So Albert will pick up an RBI on the 6-3 ground out. And the Coyotes with the early lead in this one. Base is empty now for Haley Sirois, and ground ball to the right side. That's going to be an infield single. Nice diving stab over there by the second baseman, Maddie Brazier, a junior, and she went diving to her left. Beating the throw to first base is Sirois. 1 on, 2 down for Bracelet, and a pop-up right side, and the catch is going to be made for out number 3. Bracelet popping out on the first pitch after an inning here at Old Town, 1-0 Coyotes. This is high school softball on Ticket TV.
Acadia Federal Credit Union keeps you in touch with your money using our mobile app, Acadia Go. Access your account anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, pay bills, and even deposit checks with the tap of a button. That's not all. Now with Apple Pay, use your fingerprint to pay for purchases. It's quick and your account information is never shared. Apple Pay is safe and private. Acadia Federal Credit Union, we keep you mobile.
You deserve a clean car. Let the pros at Dean's Detailing renew your vehicle's appearance and protect your auto investment. Enjoy your ride. Dean's gift cards are the perfect fit. Dean'sDetailing.com.
Welcome back to Old Town High School softball on Ticket TV. Game 1 of 2 between the Coyotes of Old Town High School and the Wildcats of Presque. 1-0 Old Town after 1 inning. High school softball on Ticket TV, brought to you by the Fitch Company, where you'll find experienced electrical and control systems engineers, field technicians, designers, and drafters ready to meet varied engineering challenges or handle projects. Visit them at fitchcompany.com. All right, leading things off for Presque will be the pitcher, Astra Lawton, and she takes one low and outside. Milligan facing just 3 batters in the top of the first inning. And that one's in the zone. 1 ball and 1 strike. And off-speed pitch there by Milligan. Lawton out in front. Advantage. Milligan on in the circle, I should say. Baseball game, no score in the first inning. And a swing and a miss. That'll be the first strikeout for Milligan. Lawton goes down swinging. Out number 1 here in the second inning. And it brings up Reagan Stubbs to the plate. Pitch the right-handed batter, just a piece there. Ball trickles behind the plate. Milligan is ready, and the pitch, and a wave and a miss. 0-2. In Old Town, 7-3, currently in second place, just about 13 points behind Herman, who is 10-1. And that one's down in the dirt, a ball and 2 strikes. Presque, meanwhile, number 9, 4-5. They're about 8 points out of 8th place, 9 points out of 7th place. Things are bunched up in the bottom half of those standings. That's popped up right side, out of play. It's 1-2. Today's game here on Ticket TV brought to you in part by Bangor Window Shade and Drapery, offering custom blinds, shades, drapery, and outdoor awnings. Bangor Window Shade, 105 Main Street in Bangor. Stubbs is going to get hit by that pitch. I think it hit her on the right leg down near the ankle. So that'll be the first base runner for the Wildcats. Hit batsman with a runner at first base now. Peyton Jennings will stand in for the Wildcats. Ball 1 to Jennings. Presque wins over Fort Kent, Holton, Fort Kent again, and Caribou. Took down their arch rivals, the Vikings, 15-0. And that is going to be caught in front of the plate. And the runner getting back at first base. Nice play there by Brianna Trim. So that will be the second out here in the second inning for the Wildcats. Stubbs still at first base. Standing in now for the Wildcats, Olivia Edgecombe. Just a freshman, gets a piece. It's a soft line drive, and a nice play by Mockler, charging in to make that catch knee high, and that will do it for the Wildcats here in the second. They leave a base runner, no Old Town errors. After 1.5 here on Ticket TV, it's 1-0 Coyotes.
Make the switch to Hopkins Energy, your trusted source for #2 heating oil. In Maine's challenging climate, emergencies can happen anytime. That's why we offer fast and responsive emergency fuel deliveries, as well as automatic deliveries. Our dedicated team is always just a call away, ensuring you never run out of fuel. Dependable service tailored to your needs. Visit hopkinsenergy.com.
Your first car, your first edition, and your first edition. We're here to help with all of life's firsts. Brewer Federal Credit Union. brewerfcu.org.
One nothing Old Town with the lead after an inning and a half here in this high school softball game, Class B North action. Gave you the rundown on the wins for Presque. Again, 4-5 coming to this ball game. For Old Town, they are riding a 5-game win streak coming into this one, including wins over John Bapst by a score of 23-2. And last time out, game you saw right here on Ticket TV, they defeated Ellsworth by a score of 15-1. Losses for the Coyotes, one to MDI by a run, one to Herman by a run, and one to Ellsworth by a run. Strike one to the leadoff batter here in the second. This is Taylor Madden at the plate, first baseman for the Coyotes. She bunts that one foul. She's behind in the count here, 0-2. Pitch by Lawton, and Madden fouls it back to the screen, still 0-2. Today's game here on Ticket TV brought to you by Union Street Towing. Stuck on the side of the road? Union Street Towing has you covered 24/7 statewide from breakdowns to lockouts. They'll get you moving fast. Call 942-4200. Union Street Towing, driven to be there when you need them the most. Swing and a miss, throw down at first base. That'll be a strikeout. Second strikeout in the ball game for Lawton. Gets the leadoff batter here in the second inning. Now Brianna Trim to the plate. Backstop for the Coyotes. Brianna was featured in our play of the game, our McDonald's play of the game, in the 15-1 win over Ellsworth. 1-0 to the Coyote catcher. Ground ball, right side. Easy play there for out number 2. Maddie Brazier has been busy over there at second base. Two down, base is empty. And this is the starting pitcher for the Coyotes, Arabelle Milligan, Jr., a swing and a miss. And the next one in at the letters, 0-2. Lawton looking for a quick second inning here. Chance for a 1-2-3 frame. She's ready with the 0-2 pitch. And off-speed pitch. She left it short. Got a big smile on her face. Not sure if maybe that softball caught her on the right hip or the right side of that right leg. She's ready again. Here's the 1-2. And a cut on and miss. That'll do it for the Coyotes. Couple strikeouts in the inning for Astra Lawton. And that will do it for Old Town in the second. They go down in order after 2 innings here at Old Town High School. 1-0 Coyotes on Ticket TV.
Have you tried the new happy hour specials at Uno Pizzeria and Grill? Just $6 gets you cheesy garlic bread, mozzarella sticks, buffalo chicken quesadillas, cheeseburger sliders, and much more. Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m., 9 to close, and all day Sundays. Don't forget about the dough raiser at Uno's. Schedule a dough raiser for your local fundraiser and earn up to 25% of event sales. Contact your local Uno Pizzeria in Bangor for more details at 725 Stillwater Avenue and place your orders at 947-5000 and unos.com.
Any job goes more smoothly and successfully with the right people on your team, like the people at Hammond Lumber Company, where you'll find high-quality building materials from industry-leading suppliers and get expert advice and professional services. Hammond offers timely delivery with their own fleet of trucks, with boom and forklift trucks available. For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
1-0 Old Town after a couple innings of play here at Old Town High School this afternoon. Baseball game is scoreless as they play in the second inning. Doubleheaders on both diamonds here today at Old Town High School. A left-handed batter leading things off here for Presque, Olivia Locke, their shortstop. And Olivia takes a big rip, no contact there. Strike one. Arabelle Milligan in the middle of the circle for the Coyotes, looking to make it 6 straight wins here in game number 1. The junior winds, and that one very high, goes to the backstop. 1 ball and 1 strike. Let's take a look at the live events coming your way on Maine Sports Leader 92.9 The Ticket. Red Sox and Brewers playing right now in the Memorial Day game in Milwaukee. NBA playoffs coming up tonight. Thunder at Timberwolves. That's game number 4. Thunder leading that series 2-1. Locke will go down swinging. Leadoff batter set down here in the third. 2 strikeouts now for Milligan. And it's going to bring up Samantha Edgecombe And the senior slashes away and fouls it off to the right on a line just beyond that first base dugout. Sun going underneath one of the clouds up above right now. Here's a ground ball right side, fielded cleanly there by Madden. A couple of steps to the bag, and that's out number 2. 3 unassisted. Taylor Madden making the play at first base. Now we are back to the top of the lineup, and Colby Langley, third baseman for the Wildcats, began the ball game by grounding out to Wheeler at third base. Here's the pitch, and that one very high and wide, ball 1. Today's game brought to you by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, 725 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Great food, great drinks, great vibes. For takeout, call 947-5000 or visit unos.com. 1-0 deal, and this one is pulled foul on the ground. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Presque leadoff batter. Langley awaits. Here's the 1-1. Up and away. Let's go back to the live event schedule on Maine Sports Leader 92.9 The Ticket. Red Sox and Brewers game 2 tomorrow evening. Pre-game show beginning at 6:40. Matinee on Wednesday from Milwaukee. 12:10 the pre-game show. There's a base hit to center field off the bat of Colby Langley. That's the first hit in the ball game for Presque. Second base runner for the Wildcats. Comes with 2 outs. And it's going to bring up Peyton Boinski. Also on Wednesday, we'll have Game 5 between the Timberwolves and Thunder. That series going at least 5. And it will move back to Oklahoma City for that one. And safe at first base. Wheeler fielded the softball, I should say, moving to her left. Took a quick look at second base. Nobody was home there, so she had to go to first. But the extra time it took allowed Boinski to reach. First and second now, 2 outs for Georgiana Curtis. Pitch to Curtis, and a big long swing there. 0-1. The pitch, and this is a roller in front of the plate, fielded by the pitcher, Milligan, barehanded. Nice play there by the Coyote hurler. She got to that baseball quickly, barehanded it, made a strong throw to first for the final out. So the Wildcats will strand 2 here in the top of the third after 2.5 at Old Town. 1-0 Coyotes on Ticket TV.
With the great backyard comes great responsibility. From the keeper of the flame to the referee of the greatest game ever played. Lifelong memories start here at Glen Burn Landscape and Supply. Residential and commercial projects are a breeze with our premium mulch, stone, and topsoil products. And maintain your backyard in style with the industry's leading lawn care products and equipment. Built to work and built to last. With rugged durability and superior performance, these tools were built for you. Glen Burn Landscape and Supply, where great backyards begin.
The marathon of life can be challenging. Chores and responsibilities keep us from the things we once loved and the aspirations we set. But it's never too late to find your second wind. With an affordable, fully online program and advisors to help you along the way, you can cross the finish line at your own pace. Finish strong at the University of Maine.
Back here at Old Town, we move to the home half of the third inning. Coyotes with a 1-0 lead over the Presque Wildcats. Leading things off here in the third for Old Town. That went off the catcher's mitt. Is Lindsay Mockler, the second baseman. Two balls and no strikes to Mockler. Lawton had a 1-2-3 second inning, and that's strike one. Mockler, Fournier, and Wheeler here in the third for Old Town. And a swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Change of pace there by Lawton. The right-hander delivers. This one is popped up behind the plate and unable to make the catch behind the plate there for Presque. And this one is fouled back. Lawton fires, again popped up around the plate, and the catch is not made in foul territory. I believe that is Colby Langley behind the plate for Presque. Again, I apologize. Did not have the Presque starting lineup in this one. We're piecing it together. Mockler battling Lawton. 2-2 pitch and a called strike 3. That is strikeout number 4 in the ball game for Astra Lawton. Strikes out the leadoff batter here in the 3rd. Back to the top of the lineup here for the Coyotes, Natalie Fournier. She walked and scored the game's only run back in the 1st inning. Stole a couple of bags. Scored on a ground out by Molly Albert. And she takes one high. Quick reminder of the local programming on Maine Sports Leader 92.9 The Ticket. Start your day the roast way with the morning roast crew. Brian Sullivan, Greg Hirsch, Tyler Cruz, Jeff Hoke. Pitch is low. 2-0 the count on Fournier. And then the drive will take you home in the afternoons from 4 to 6. Yours truly, Ernie Clark, Mark Paulette, Aaron Jackson. 92.9 The Ticket. Here's a fly ball, shallow right field, late start. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Fournier going for 2. Throw is going to be wide, reaching back and safe at second base is Fournier. She didn't slide, but got that right foot to the bag before the tag was applied. So we will give her a hustle double on that soft fly ball that fell in right field. So Fournier once again in scoring position. Here is Emily Wheeler. She was caught looking back in the 1st inning. The rock and the fire, and this one misses low and outside. Jim Churchill with you here in the Dean's Detailing broadcast booth. Good crowd on hand here at Old Town High School on Memorial Day for this doubleheader. Here's a ground ball to first, and the out recorded there. Fournier rounding third base hard, but she'll be stopped there by Coach Milligan. So Wheeler is out, 3 unassisted. Fournier now at third base with 2 outs, and the batter is Molly Albert. Molly picked up that RBI back in the 1st inning, grounding out to shortstop. And a swing and a miss, off speed there. Albert out in front. Our game today brought to you by Bennett Auto Center. Experience the Bennett Auto Center difference at 99 Thatcher Street in Bangor and at BennettAutoCenter.com. The 0-1. Ground ball. And it's going to get through the left side into left field. Fournier will score once again. Curtis firing it back into second base, but it's an RBI single for Molly Albert. She is 1 for 2, and she's got 2 RBIs in this one for the Coyotes. Fournier scoring the 2 runs. Albert driving in the 2 runs for Old Town. 2-0 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Runner going, and Locke getting there late for Presque. Knocks it down. That'll be a stolen base for Albert. Pitch was a strike to Haley Sirois. And the pitch, and a wave and a miss. 0-2. Our game today brought to you by Doors Equipment Company, your local Kubota dealer. Doors can help you with all of your equipment needs. Now offering 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months on select models. Visit doorsequipment.com. Swing and a miss. Sirois strikes out. Another strikeout for Astra Lawton. Struck out 2 in the third. She's got 5 in the ball game. But Old Town tacks on 1 more through 3. Here in Old Town, it is the Coyotes 2, the Wildcats nothing on Ticket TV.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And Greenway Equipment Sales makes it easy to keep your John Deere running smoothly year-round. Our mobile maintenance truck will come to you and service most walk-behind and riding lawn equipment right in your yard. Just call or schedule online. Whatever the season, we'll have you tuned up, sharpened up, and geared up to mow or blow whatever Mother Nature dishes up. Contact the Smith Brothers today for service delivered.
Nothing runs like a deer. From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
Sometimes life is a cluttered mess, but your car doesn't have to be. At Dean's Detailing, we have a variety of packages that will make your car look new again. Change your outlook. Book your appointment now at deansdetailing.com.
Welcome back to Old Town. Doubleheader this afternoon between the Old Town Coyotes and the Presque Wildcats. Softball action here, baseball action across the way. Old Town leading Presque 1-0 in the third in the baseball game. Let's take a look at our upcoming broadcast schedule here on Ticket TV. Tomorrow afternoon, right back here at Old Town High School, we'll see those Old Town Coyotes on the baseball diamond as they play host to the MDI Trojans. And then on Friday nights, we'll be at Hamden Academy for some softball and baseball action. Softball on the turf, baseball at Bordick Park. And then on Monday, we'll have another doubleheader between Bangor and Brewer in baseball and softball. Here's a leadoff single for Presque Isle. On at first base is the Wildcat pitcher, Astra Lawton. Base hit to center field, so 1 on, nobody out, and Reagan Stubbs to the plate. And a swing and a miss, gets away from Trim the catcher, and moving up to second base will be Lawton. So 0-1 to Stubbs. Call that one a pass ball. Runner in scoring position here for Reagan Stubbs. And that one's going to get away from the catcher and over to third base. Now the throw down gets away, and Lawton will score as she gets a ride around the bases after a leadoff single. And the Wildcats are on the board. I believe that pitch was in the dirt, and then the throw from Trim too high for Wheeler. So after the leadoff single, a pass ball, a wild pitch, and then a throwing error by the catcher Trim, giving Presque Isle their first run of the ball game. And Coach John Milligan quickly out of that third base dugout to try to settle things down here for the Coyotes defensively. The pitch to Stubbs was a ball, so it's 1-1. Well, we have a second here. Let's take a look at the school profile for for Presque Isle High School. Enrollment in the mid-400s. Principal David Bartlett, athletic director Mark White, school mascot, of course, the Wildcats. All right, we're going to come back to Did You Know for Presque Isle right after that pitch. Did you know on August 11th, 1978, the Double Eagle II launched from a field in Presque Isle, becoming the first balloon to successfully cross the Atlantic Ocean. This historic flight is commemorated annually during the Crown of Maine Balloon Festival. 3-1 now on Reagan Stubbs. And a swing and a miss. A high, hard one there from Arabelle Milligan. Full count. Presque Isle dugout looking for ball 4 here, and they're going to get it. That one down in the dirt. Ricochets back to the catcher. So the first 2 have reached here in the 4th inning for Presque Isle. It's now 2-1 Old Town. Lawton has scored. Now Stubbs at first base after working the base on balls. And here's a bunt. Ooh, it's a nice one fielded by Wheeler. And nice play there by Emily. And now they throw behind the base runner at second base. Getting back to the bag safely is Stubbs. So a sacrifice bunt there for Peyton Jennings. 5-3 on the play. 1 away. Potential tying run at second base. And the batter is Olivia Edgecombe. And she takes one up and away. Olivia Locke due up next. And that one's down and in. 2-0 to the batter. Playing in the top of the 4th inning, a run in for Presque Isle. 1 down. 2-1 ball game. Home team with the slim lead right now. Presque Isle looking to tie it up. Here's the pitch. And it's low and inside again. 3-0. Milligan twirling that ball on a right hip. Fires. And that's a call and strike. And that one high and wide. Ball 4. Second walk in the inning. First and second now for Presque Isle. And the batter will be the shortstop, Olivia Locke. And that one also low. One-oh pitch, and that one misses low and outside. Old Town defense has Taylor Madden at first base, Lindsay Mockler at second base, Ava Braslett at short, Emily Wheeler at third. Here's the pitch, and that's a call and strike, outside edge. Left to right for Coach Milligan, Haley Sirois, Natalie Fournier, Molly Albert, Brianna Trim behind the plate with Arabelle Milligan in the circle. 2-1, make it 2-2 now to Olivia Locke. She went down swinging her first plate appearance last inning. She led off the 3rd inning. Milligan delivers, and it's fouled back. Still 2-2. Whether playing or just watching, softball can work up quite an appetite. That's when it's time for Pat's Pizza on Main Road in Hamden. Call 947-6488 or visit patspizzahamden.com. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on for Presque Isle, and a swing and a miss. Locke goes down swinging, and that's a big out number 2 for Arabelle Milligan and the Coyotes. It's going to bring up the senior Edgecombe. This would be Samantha. Milligan trying to end it right here. It's a ground ball to short. Bobbled there by Braslett. She flips to second. Mockler can't handle it. Goes towards right field, and the tying run will score. As Stubbs scores from second base on the play to make it 2-2. So Samantha Edgecombe putting pressure on the defense. Put bat on ball, ground ball to shortstop. A little tricky hop there at the end for Braslett. Tried to flip it with the glove to the second baseman Mockler. Went past her. There's another ground ball towards the middle. This time Braslett will step on the bag herself, and that will retire the side. A fielder's choice there for Colby Langley. But the Wildcats pick up 2 through 3.5. Halfway through this one at Old Town, we are tied at 2 on Ticket TV.
2024 was a fantastic year of growth for Next Home Experience, and it's all because of you. Thank you for choosing Next Home Experience for buying and selling your next home. Here's to a fantastic 2025. Get looped, get sold. Next Home Experience.
Your local family-owned McDonald's on Wilson Street in Brewer, Union Street and Main Street in Bangor are currently hiring new team members. Schedules that fit your life with full-time, part-time, and flexible schedules that adjust with your needs. Pair individualized schedules with tuition assistance to further your education. It's a great, future-focused combination. Apply today at jobs.mchire.com. Search for your locally owned McDonald's on Wilson Street, Union Street, and Main Street. Explore your future at jobs.mchire.com.
2-2 ball game through 3.5. Old Town back at the plate after watching Presque tally 2 in the top half of this 4th inning. Old Town riding a 5-game win streak. They are 7-3. Presque 4-5 coming into this one. Due up for the Coyotes, it'll be their 5, 6, and 7 batters: Bracelet, Madden, and Trim. Pitch to Ava, and she's thinking bunt, but pushes it foul. Strike 1. Pitch by Astra Lawton. Another bunt attempt. Here's the throw to first, and it's going to be too late. Excellent placement there by Bracelet with that bunt. And she is on at first. Leading off the 4th inning here for the Coyotes. Going to bring up the first baseman, Taylor Madden. Taylor struck out swinging. She's bunting. Fielded by the pitcher Lawton. Throw to first. Bang, bang play. And safe there as the ball gets past the first baseman. Here comes Bracelet. She's going to score on the play all the way from first base, and Old Town retaliates quickly. They go back on top. It's now 3-2 Coyotes. So they pick up a run through the first 2 batters here. A couple of nice bunts. First by Bracelet. Now Madden. 2 bunt singles, and then the throw to first base. Got away, and that allowed Bracelet, as the ball went into foul territory, to score all the way from first base to make it 3-2. Now Jonah Hudson out to the mound, firing up the troops, much like John Milligan did in the top half of this 4th inning. Went out there to try to settle down the defense. 3-2 our score, bottom of the 4th inning. Madden at second base. Now Brianna Trim, she shows bunt, pulls it back, takes a strike, throw to third, and sliding in safely there is Taylor Madden. Third baseman Colby Langley taken down there on the slide into third by Madden as she was going up to make the play on the baseball. Pitch was a strike to Brianna Trim, and now she's hacking away, sends it down the right side. It's going to land out of play. 0-2 on the Old Town catcher. Today's game brought to you by The Growing Place, helping families grow for less and polishing your home in style for a fraction of retail cost. Check them first, check them often. Do Green sustainability is always trending at 548 Hammond Street in Bangor. That's The Growing Place. That ball is hit hard through the middle. And scoring from third base is Taylor Madden, RBI single for Brianna Trim. Presque scoring 2 runs in the top of this 4th inning. Old Town strikes right back, already with 2 here in the bottom half. (4-2) Old Town. Still nobody out here in the home half of the 4th inning. And we're going to get a pinch runner at first base. That is going to be Grace Madden, freshman. So Grace Madden pinch running for Brianna Trim after Brianna drove a single through the middle to plate the 4th run in the ball game for the Coyotes. Breeze picking up here at the softball field at Old Town High School. Pitches high, throw down a second, and it's going to be too late. Stolen base for Grace Madden. So now it's Old Town putting the pressure on the Presque Isle defense. And that pitch is going to be outside. Runner at second, nobody out, 2 runs in, 4-2 Old Town, bottom of the 4th inning. 2 ball, no strike count on Arabelle Milligan. And she fouls one back. And a strike to Milligan. Grace Madden bluffing towards third base. 2-2 to the batter as we play here in the bottom of the 4th inning. The pitch and a swing and a miss. Lawton gets Arabelle Milligan for the 2nd time. That is out number 1 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Grace Madden at second base, and the batter will be the second baseman for Old Town, Lindsay Mockler. Up and away, ball 1. And a bunt attempt there is fouled to the right. 1 ball and 1 strike. Our ball game this afternoon also brought to you by Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales, home of the complimentary 6-month, 6,000-mile major component coverage plan, Route 1 in Hancock, and at tonysfairwayauto.com. 1 ball, 1 strike to Lindsay Mockler. Astra Lawton delivers. Here's a ball served into right field. Coming on and unable to hold on is the right fielder for Presque Isle. Madden had to hang around the second base bag. Good effort out there in right field by Samantha Edgecombe. Had it in the glove as she was sliding down on her knees, just could not hold on. So Mockler, a base hit to right field. Grace Madden, the pinch runner, over at third base. And the batter, Natalie Fournier. Pitch to Fournier, and she drives one deep to right field. Edgecombe going back. That's going to be off the fence. Madden has scored. The second base runner stumbled around second base, and now the throw in, and Mockler is going to score as Fournier ends up at third base. She almost got one out of here. Driving it to right field, hit off the bottom of the fence in the air. So Fournier showing off some power there, some extra base power. She drives in 2. Madden from third base, and then Mockler stumbled as she was coming around second base. I thought they might end up with a pickle. 2 base runners hanging around third base, but Mockler kept on going. She scored the second run. That's a 4-run 4th inning so far for the Coyotes. Still just 1 out. And that one is fouled back. We'll give Fournier a 2-run triple. 1 ball and 1 strike to Emily Wheeler, third baseman for the Coyotes. Fouls it off on the ground, first base way. Emily's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. Here's the pitch to Emily, and she hits a soft line drive. It's going to get into right field for a base hit. Picked up by Edgecombe. She'll fire to second, but it's an RBI base hit for Emily Wheeler. Scoring from third, Natalie Fournier. Coyotes have scored 5 so far here in the 4th inning, and they lead it 7-2. The 8th batter in the inning for Old Town, Molly Albert, standing in the right-handed batter's box. She bluffed bunt, and the ball off the catcher's mitt. Taking second base will be Wheeler. She was on the move. Presque scored 2 in the top half of this 4th inning to tie up the ball game. Old Town has struck back with 5 so far. Here's a bunt up the first base line. It's going to veer right and foul. 1 ball and 1 strike to Molly Albert. She's got 2 RBIs in this ball game. 1 on a ground out in the 1st inning and an RBI single in the 3rd. Went after a high delivery there, could not catch up to it. It's 1-2. Wheeler, the runner at second base. Still just 1 out, and that one fouled off the bat of Albert. May have gone outside the strike zone with that swing. Our ball game today brought to you by Bangor Mall Cinemas, Greater Bangor's favorite hometown theater for over 40 years. Bangor Mall Cinemas features luxury recliners, an upgraded food menu. Find show times and reserve your seat at yourneighborhoodtheater.com. Albert goes down swinging. That is the 2nd out here in the bottom of the 4th. 5 runs in for Old Town. They lead it 7-2. 9th batter in this inning to the plate, Haley Sirois. 1 for 2. Saw Haley pitch against Ellsworth in a game you can watch on demand at 929theticket.com on the Ticket TV page. 0-1 to Haley. The rock and the pitch, and it's bunted foul. Oh, 0-2 pitch, up and away. Game today brought to you by Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company. For the best in landscaping materials, and landscaping equipment. It's Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company at 6 Wilson Way in Glenburn and at glenburnlandscape.com. This one is fouled back by Sirois. Got some fans, a lot of them, watching the game from outside the outfield fence. Not a very tall fence. They're peering in, watching the action. That pitch down in the dirt, and it's going to be off the catcher. That'll be a wild pitch. And Wheeler scooting over to third base. And that one's in the dirt. It's going to get past the catcher, and Wheeler will score standing. Another wild pitch. And another run for the Coyotes. That is their 6th here in the 4th. They lead it 8-2 now. Count is full to the batter, Sirois. Lawton fires, and this one is popped up foul right side, out of play. Our ball game this afternoon here at Old Town. Also brought to you by Novus Auto Glass. Call Novus Auto Glass today at 945-6688 to get your windshield repaired or replaced. Another payoff pitch coming, and it's grounded to third. Langley up with it across the diamond. Accurate throw, and that is out number 3. Coyotes send 9 batters to the plate. 6 of them cross home plate. We played 4 here at Old Town. It's 8-2 Coyotes on Ticket TV.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food, stay for the friends.
The marathon of life can be challenging. Chores and responsibilities keep us from the things we once loved and the aspirations we set. But it's never too late to find your second wind. With an affordable, fully online program and advisors to help you along the way, you can cross the finish line at your own pace. Finish strong at the University of Maine.
Welcome back to Old Town High School. Softball field here at Old Town High School. Jim Churchill in the Dean's Detailing broadcast booth. We played 4 Old Town, an 8-2 lead after scoring 6 times in the bottom of the 4th inning. Take a look at the Old Town High School profile here after this batter. Leading things off here in the 5th for Presque. Peyton Boinski, and she grounds it to third. Wheeler, quick release, but base runner will be safe. It'll be an infield single, so the leadoff man on. Let's take a look at the school profile for Old Town High School. Enrollment in the mid-500s. The principal is Scott Gordon. Athletic director, Jeremy Bousquet. Did you know, not far from Old Town, the Sunk Hayes Meadows National Wildlife Refuge in Milford spans over 11,000 acres. It's Maine's 2nd largest peatland. I did not know that. So the base runner is thrown out at second base. For out number 1. Base is empty here for Curtis, and she fouls it back. 1 ball and 1 strike. Astra Lawton due up next. Pitch to Georgiana, and it's popped up right side out of play. Pitch by Milligan, and that one is low. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Presque left fielder. And this one is low and inside. Count is now full. Game today brought to you by Bangor Tire Company. From a lawnmower to a skidder, Bangor Tire Company has you covered. Since 1927, the best in tires and service. Find them at 514 Colebrook Road in Herman or at BangorTire.com. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Curtis goes down swinging. She's 0 for 3. That is the second out here in the top of the 5th inning for the Wildcats. Brings up their pitcher, Astra Lawton. Astra's 1 for 2 with a base hit, a run scored, ground ball to third. Wheeler has it cleanly, quick fire to first. It's a 1-2-3, or I should say not a 1-2-3 inning, but only 3 batters faced by Milligan here in the top of the 5th inning. Through 4.5, Old Town 8, Presque 2. This is high school softball on Ticket TV.
Your local professional, eco-friendly office space partner is Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At Levesque Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
Have you tried the new happy hour specials at Uno Pizzeria and Grill? Just $6 gets you cheesy garlic bread, mozzarella sticks, buffalo chicken quesadillas, cheeseburger sliders, and much more, Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m., 9 to close, and all day Sundays. Don't forget about the dough raiser at Uno's. Schedule a dough raiser for your local fundraiser and earn up to 25% of event sales. Contact your local Uno Pizzeria in Bangor for more details at 725 Stillwater Avenue and place your orders at 947-5000 and unos.com.
On the softball diamond here at Old Town High School, Coyotes leading at 8-2 on the baseball diamond across the way. Top of the fifth inning, Old Town leading at 1-0. Here's a bunt, and Braslett will be thrown out at first base. Nice job there by Langley. Braslett now 1 for 3. Brings up Taylor Madden. She's 1 for 2. Sends it in the air, left side, down the line. It's going to be a fair ball. Picked up by Curtis. She's going to fire it to second base. Oh, and the ball not handled there by Edgecombe, and sliding in safely will be Taylor Madden. So that'll be a double for Taylor. She is at second base with 1 away, and the batter will be Brianna Trim. Brianna is 1 for 2, RBI base hit in the six-run fourth inning. And she laces one into right field. A diving attempt out there by Samantha Edgecombe to no avail. It goes to the fence. Scoring from second base, Taylor Madden. Stopping at second base, now taking off for third will be Brianna Trim. So we're going to give her a double. She stopped at second base, and then she saw the throw come in. It got away from the Wildcats, and Trim taking third. So back-to-back doubles here by Taylor Madden and Brianna Trim, leading to another run for the Old Town Coyotes. Grace Madden once again pinch running for Brianna Trim. So Grace at third base, 1 away, a run in, and the batter is Arabelle Milligan. Arabelle is 0 for 2, and a bunt attempt there. Fouls it back up on the screen. Here's the pitch, and Milligan takes it wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Game today brought to you by Old Town Redemption Center, the original Redemption Center of Old Town for 30 years. They are family owned and operated. Open Monday through Saturday with $100 giveaways each month. Old Town Redemption Center, 13 Chester Street in Old Town. Call 827-7887. Arabelle Milligan strikes out for out number 2. And now the batter will be Lindsay Mockler. 9-2 Coyotes, bottom of the 5th inning. Astra Lawton in the circle, misses outside. There's the pitch by Astra, swing and a miss. It's going to go to the backstop, but Grace Madden will hang at third base. 1 ball and 1 strike to the batter. Here's the pitch to Lindsay, and she fouls it back to the screen. Our formula on Ticket TV, very straightforward, very simple. We believe it's a formula for success. You can watch our games free. You can watch all of our games live, and you can watch them all on demand as well. And there's called strike 3, and that'll do it for Mockler. Lindsay now 1 for 3. Coyotes retired. They pick up another run. We head to the top of the 6th inning. Old Town leading at 9-2. This is high school softball on Ticket TV.
With Thomas College, it's possible to earn a degree in 3 years and a master's in 1. It's possible to find yourself graduating career-ready through one of the nation's first guaranteed jobs programs. It's possible to become the future you, the one you dream to be. Because for 130 years, we've been dedicated to helping students unlock their possible. Because we're in the business of possible. That's Thomas College. Unlock your possible at thomas.edu.
Welcome back to Old Town High School. Jim Churchill with you here on Ticket TV. As we go to the top of the 6th inning, Presque trailing in this one 9-2, due up for the Wildcats. It'll be the 5, 6, and 7 batters, Stubbs, Jennings, and Olivia Edgecombe. Today's game brought to you in part by Pushaw Energy. At Pushaw Energy, their goal is to provide heating fuel at the lowest possible cost. Give them a chance to be your oil company, and you will not be disappointed. Offering on-call and automatic delivery service in the greater Bangor area. Call 949-9108 or visit pushawenergy.com. 1 pitch and 1 out. Reagan Stubbs flying out to shallow center field. Fournier on for the catch. Stubbs had been hit by a pitch and walked. And that one is up and away. Ball 1 to Peyton Jennings. Jennings, the catcher for the Wildcats. She rips one foul just beyond our broadcast position here on the third base side, up on the walkway next to the fence. Good contact there by Jennings, but just a loud strike. Arabelle Milligan induces a swing and a miss. Coverage of high school sports on Ticket TV, also presented by UMaine Athletics. For Black Bear tickets, call the ticket office at 581-BEAR or visit goblackbears.com/tickets. Ooh, that's going to be strike 3. Jennings caught looking. 2 down for the Wildcats here in the top of the 6th inning. And it's going to bring up Olivia Edgecombe. And a cut on a miss there. Olivia 0 for 1 with a walk. Here's the pitch, and that's on the inside edge. 0-2. Ticket TV brought to you by Traditions Golf Club and Learning Center in Holden. Traditions is open for the season, obviously. Beautiful day for golf today. After some swings, enjoy Pat's Pizza and some local craft brews at the bar. Traditions Golf Course, Route 1A in Holden, just across the Brewer line. Strike 3 to Olivia Edgecombe. 1-2-3 frame for Arabelle Milligan. Down go the Wildcats through 5.5. It's 9 for the Coyotes, 2 for the Wildcats on Ticket TV.
2024 was a fantastic year of growth for Next Home Experience, and it's all because of you. Thank you for choosing Next Home Experience for buying and selling your next home. Here's to a fantastic 2025. Get looped, get sold. Next Home Experience.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And Greenway Equipment Sales makes it easy to keep your John Deere running smoothly year-round. Our mobile maintenance truck will come to you and service most walk-behind and riding lawn equipment right in your yard. Just call or schedule online. Whatever the season, we'll have you tuned up, sharpened up, and geared up to mow or blow whatever Mother Nature dishes up. Contact the Smith Brothers today for service delivered.
Nothing runs like a Deere. From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Old Town coming to the plate. Top of the lineup do Natalie Fournier, Emily Wheeler, and Molly Albert. Very productive day for Natalie Fournier from the leadoff spot. 2 for 2. The double and a 2-run triple. She has scored 3 runs. A triple, she hit to right field, hit off the bottom of the fence. And hits this one hard, but right at the third baseman. Langley, a strong throw to first. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the Old Town 6th. High school sports on Ticket TV, also brought to you by Hillside Athletics in Bangor. They proudly support high school softball and baseball, home of hit tracks, pinball machines, indoor turf, and batting cages. Visit hillsideathletics.com or find them on Facebook. One strike to Emily Wheeler. Swing and a miss, off-speed pitch. Emily, an RBI base hit her last time up. She's 1 for 3, has scored a run. Lawton delivers, and Emily Wheeler, some solid contact there. That ball is gone. Emily Wheeler goes yard on an 0-2 pitch over the right field fence. She's got a big smile on her face as she rounds third, and her teammates are waiting for her at home plate. Like a pitch on the inner half, and Emily stroked it over the right field fence. So Old Town has scored in every inning but the second inning when they went down 1-2-3. Well, that had to feel good. Emily Wheeler on senior day, a senior, playing a little long ball here for the Coyotes. Strike one to the next batter, Molly Albert. Molly 1 for 3, but she has 2 RBIs. Picked up one on a ground out in the first, RBI base hit in the third. This one very high. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Old Town right fielder. In the air, shallow right field, and the second baseman is back there to make the play. That is Maddie Brazier making the catch. 2 down, a run in on the Wheeler homer, and the cleanup batter, Haley Sirois, drives one to right center field, and getting there but unable to squeeze it for the Wildcats. I believe that's number 16 out there in center field. Here's Ava Braslett to the plate. And she bluffs the bunt, runner going, throw down, and it's going to be too late. Off the glove of the shortstop Locke. And a pitch down around the shoe tops, going to get past the catcher to the backstop, and Sirois over to third base. So runner at third here for the Coyotes, 2 outs. Count on the batter bracelet is 1-1. Pitch to Ava. Missing high and wide. Ava is 1 for 3. Had a bunt singler back in the 4th inning. Last time up, grounded out to third base, popped out to second base back in the 1st. And she's going to hit a soft line drive right to the first baseman for the final out. That'll do it for the Coyotes here in the 6th inning. We head to the 7th. Last chance for the Wildcats. They trail it in this one 10-2. This is high school softball on Ticket TV.
Your local family-owned McDonald's on Wilson Street in Brewer, Union Street and Main Street in Bangor are currently hiring new team members. Schedules that fit your life with full-time, part-time, and flexible schedules that adjust with your needs. Pair individualized schedules with tuition assistance to further your education. It's a great, future-focused combination. Apply today at jobs.mchire.com. Search for your locally owned McDonald's on Wilson Street, Union Street, and Main Street. Explore your future at jobs.mchire.com.
You deserve a clean car. Let the pros at Dean's Detailing renew your vehicle's appearance and protect your auto investment. Enjoy your ride. Dean's gift cards are the perfect fit. Dean'sDetailing.com.
10-2 our score through 6 innings. Arabelle Milligan looking for the final 3 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. And looking to give her team their 6th straight win. Would improve to 8-3 on the season. Today's game brought to you by Sweet Cheeks Bakery. Don't forget to stock up on your favorite sweets from Sweet Cheeks before or after the game. With locations in Verona Island, Ellsworth, and they are open 24/7 at 113 Main Road in Holden. That's Sweet Cheeks Bakery. Olivia Locke, the shortstop, due up first, and she is slashing away. Does not connect, 0-1. Today's game also brought to you by North Star Waste and Recycling in Brewer. Give them a call at 989-4000. And this one is on the ground foul, third base way. Game today also brought to you by Saliba's Rug Cleaners. For over 70 years, family-owned Saliba's Rug Cleaners in Bangor has been cleaning and repairing rugs with care. Visit their new location at 69 Hillside Avenue or get a free quote at salibasrugcleaners.com. Clean rugs for a healthy home. Locke will ground out to third base. This is Samantha Edgecombe, the right fielder. She takes a called strike. And that ball is driven to right field. Back is Albert, reaches up, cannot snare it. Goes to the fence. And Samantha Edgecombe will put on the brakes at second base. She's got a 1-out double. Back to the top of the lineup, and Colby Langley. Langley, the third baseman for the Wildcats, takes a strike. Colby is 1 for 3 in the ball game, a base hit back in the third. And this one off the end of the bat towards first base. Taylor Madden, a tough play, and the throw's going to get away from Mockler, who was covering at first base. Now taking off for the plate and scoring will be Edgecombe, and safe at second base will be Langley. You could see once Taylor Madden went to her right and came in to field that ground ball, that it might prove to be problematic for the Coyotes. Mockler was trying to cover at first base. Throw from Madden not handled, and results in a run here for Presque and another Wildcat in scoring position. And this one is low. Pitch misses. 2-0. And there's a strike, 2-1. Our game today brought to you by Hannaford Bar Harbor. Hannaford Bar Harbor is proud to support local youth sports, including high school softball and baseball. Visit them at 86 Cottage Street for fresh food, friendly service, and a commitment to their community. That's a base hit to center field. First and third now for Presque. And Georgiana Curtis will be the batter. Run in, 1 out, 2 on here for the Wildcats. They trail it now 10-3. Milligan delivers, and that one is low. And runner will move up to second base. Boinski at second, Langley at third, and the pitch misses to Curtis. 2-0. And here's a ground ball. Wheeler dives. Braslett fields it in the hole, throws to first late. Now the runner taking off for third, and ball and runner get there about the same time. Ball gets free. It's going to result in another Presque run. And Curtis will end up at second base. Langley scoring for the Wildcats to make it 10-4. Boinski at third base, and Curtis with an infield single will end up at second base. And John Milligan once again out to talk with his troops after the defense breaks down a little bit. The second annual Ticket Awards are coming to Hero Sports Grill and Ticket TV on June 23rd. It all starts with you. Fan voting is underway at 929theticket.com and on the Ticket app. Voting for the fall sports season runs through Tuesday, May 27th. Voting for the winter sports season, our special categories and the spring sports season will follow. Stay tuned for ways to win your tickets to the 2025 Ticket Awards, again coming your way on June 23rd. Get your vote in at 929theticket.com and on the Ticket app. Well, 10-4. 2 base runners on for the Wildcats. Still just 1 out. The batter is Astra Lawton, and she takes one low. Astra 1 for 3. Base hit, a run scored in the 4th inning. Presque 2 in the 4th. 2 so far here in the 7th inning. Milligan to the plate, and this one is grounded towards short, and throw to first, and they're going to say out there. A run is in, and the throw back to third base, and safe there. So Boinski scores. Curtis now at third base. Lawton out at first. Two down for Reagan Stubbs. And she pops it up. Wheeler making the call, and the senior makes the catch, and that will do it in this one. The Old Town Coyotes prevail in Game 1 of a doubleheader. They defeat the Presque Wildcats by a final score of 10-5. So Old Town improves to 8-3, and the Wildcats fall to 4-6. We'll take a timeout. Up next, it is the post-game show brought to you by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer.
We've got your truck at Darling's Bangor Ford. Right now, Darling's has lots of trucks and lots of great deals. Mavericks, Rangers, Lightnings, dozens of F-150s, and powerful workhorses of the Ford Super Duty line. Our staff will find the perfect truck for you. Whether you're buying a new truck for the family, work, or fun, we've got your truck at Darling's Bangor Ford. You'll do better at Darlings.
Acadia Federal Credit Union keeps you in touch with your money using our mobile app, Acadia Go. Access your account anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, pay bills, and even deposit checks with the tap of a button. That's not all. Now with Apple Pay, use your fingerprint to pay for purchases. It's quick and your account information is never shared. Apple Pay is safe and private. Acadia Federal Credit Union. We keep you mobile.
We've
...2024 was a fantastic year of growth for Next Home Experience. And it's all because of you. Thank you for choosing Next Home Experience for buying and selling your next home. Here's to a fantastic 2025. Get looped. Get sold. Next Home Experience.
Make the switch to Hopkins Energy, your trusted source for #2 heating oil. In Maine's challenging climate, emergencies can happen anytime. That's why we offer fast and responsive emergency fuel deliveries, as well as automatic deliveries. Our dedicated team is always just a call away, ensuring you never run out of fuel. Dependable service tailored to your needs. Visit hopkinsenergy.com.
Any job goes more smoothly and successfully with the right people on your team, like the people at Hammond Lumber Company, where you'll find high-quality building materials from industry-leading suppliers and get expert advice and professional services. Hammond offers timely delivery with their own fleet of trucks, with boom and forklift trucks available. For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Maine's largest network of parts just got a little bigger. Coastal Auto Parts, newest location in Bangor, has all your automotive needs to get you to the moments that matter most. Whether you're a professional mechanic or just need a little help, find everything you need all under one roof. Our knowledgeable staff is here to assist you with friendly service and expert advice right here at 200 Sylvan Road, just off I-95. Drive in, stock up, and hit the road with confidence. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
You've lived quite a life. Now, it's time to live it up. We're here to help you enjoy all you've earned. Brewer Federal Credit Union. BrewerFCU.org.
Maine football's purpose and belief are represented in the One Direction arrow. The arrow is a reminder that it takes all of us working together to be the best. Blackbird Nation, join us as we work in one direction towards victory. One team, one state, one direction.
Welcome back to Old Town High School. Game 1 has gone final in the softball doubleheader between the Old Town Coyotes and the Presque Wildcats. Game number 1 going to Old Town by a final score of 10-5. Jim Churchill in the Dean's Detailing broadcast booth. Welcome into the McDonald's postgame show, brought to you by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer. Let's get to those next home experience highlights. As we'll take a look at these. Again, I do not have access to those highlights, so enjoy them. But I'll give you a bit of a game recap here as we move along in this one. Old Town took a 2-0 or 1-0 lead, I should say, in the bottom of the first inning. Made it 2-0 in the third inning. Presque would tally 2 in the top of the fourth inning to tie the ball game at 2, but Old Town with a quick strike back with 6 runs of their own to make it 8-2, and then a single run in the fifth inning, single run in the sixth inning for the Coyotes as they win this one 10-2. 10-5, I should say. Presque scored 3 in the 7th inning. A lot of extra base hits in this one for the Coyotes. Natalie Fournier had a double and a triple. And, of course, the big double also for Brianna Trim in this ball game. And then the home run by Emily Wheeler coming in the bottom of the 6th inning for the final run for the Coyotes. Old Town again picking up their 6th straight win. They're 8-3 on the season. Presque falling to 4-6. Old Town coming into this one number 2 in the heel point standings. Presque was number 9. Finally a good day for baseball and softball here today after some significant rain over the past several days. Another rainy weekend. I think this was our 9th straight, but sunny skies, warm temperatures here for the softball game and the baseball game across the way. There you see Emily Wheeler trotting around the bases with the home run over the right field fence. Teammates waiting for her at home plate. I'm turning around and looking into our trailer, trying to pick it up on the screen in there. And then Presque busy in the top of the 7th inning. They would pick up 3 runs to make it interesting. But in the end, the Old Town Coyotes just too much in this one for the Wildcats. So we'll have a chance to get even here today in Game 2 of the doubleheader. Good crowd at both fields here today. Old Town was leading in the baseball game 1-0 in the 6th inning, but they have scored 3 times now to make it 4-0 over Presque Isle on the baseball field across the way. Again, our post-game highlights brought to you by Next Home Experience. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. And our game recap brought to you by Hidden Meadows Golf Course, 240 West Old Town Road in Old Town, where golf is for everyone. All right, time now for our play of the game, and no doubt about this one. Haven't seen any homers go over the fence in our coverage of high school softball so far this season, but that would end in the 6th inning in this one with Emily Wheeler at the plate, 1 out, bases empty, and the senior got a pitch on the inner half of the strike zone, and she teed off on it, going over the right field fence, and probably see the smile on her face as she rounds the bases. Coach Milligan with the double high five there at third base, and jubilation at home plate after the home run by Emily Wheeler. And our play of the game again brought to you by your local family-owned McDonald's in Bangor and Brewer. Time to announce our player of the game. Player of the game is brought to you by Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center in downtown Bangor and at herosportsgrill.com. We're going to give that to Natalie Fournier. She is a force at the top of the lineup for the Coyotes. And this one on base 3 times, officially 2 for 3. She had a double and a 2-run triple. Started the ball game by walking, stole second, stole third, scored on the ground out by Molly Albert. So Natalie Fournier, 2 for 3, 2 RBIs, 3 runs scored. And good defense in center field once again by Natalie. She covers a lot of ground out there. She is our player of the game in this one. Natalie, just a junior for Coach Milligan. And again, player of the game brought to you by Heroes. All right, time now for upcoming broadcast schedule here on Ticket TV. And tomorrow afternoon, in a 1 o'clock first pitch, we'll have the pregame show right around 12:45. It's going to be baseball, and we're going to be covering the game just across the way at the Old Town High School baseball field as the MDI Trojans will be here to take on the Coyotes in that 1 p.m. tilt. And then on Friday night, we'll have 2 games for you from Hamden, I should say. Brewer taking on Hamden at Hamden Academy Bordick Field, and on the turf at Hamden Academy. Softball action on the turf, baseball action at Bordick Field. And then on Monday, we will be at Brewer for Bangor and Brewer as the Witches play host to the Rams in softball and baseball. All right, thanks to our crew here in game number 1. Be the same crew in game number 2. Max Pottle, our producer and director. Jay Baines manning the scoreboard. Matt Cunha on our main cam behind the plate. And I'm Jim Churchill saying good afternoon. That'll do it for our coverage of game number 1 between Old Town and Presque. Coyotes win the first matchup 10-5. We'll be back with game number 2 very shortly on Ticket TV.
Your local professional eco-friendly office space partner is Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At Levesque Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
Your local family-owned McDonald's on Wilson Street in Brewer, Union Street and Main Street in Bangor are currently hiring new team members. Schedules that fit your life with full-time, part-time, and flexible schedules that adjust with your needs. Pair individualized schedules with tuition assistance to further your education. It's a great, future-focused combination. Apply today at jobs.mchire.com. Search for your locally owned McDonald's on Wilson Street, Union Street, and Main Street. Explore your future at jobs.mchire.com.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food,
stay for the friends.
High school sports on Ticket TV has been brought to you by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street, Bangor, Union Street, Bangor, and Wilson Street, Brewer. Greenway Equipment Sales in Bangor and Ellsworth. Nothing runs like a deer. Next Home Experience. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. Hidden Meadows Golf Course in Old Town, where golf is for everyone. Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center in downtown Bangor. Heroes is the place to be. Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment and office furniture. Dean's Detailing, the leader in auto detailing since 1971. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. UMaine Athletics. For Black Bear tickets, visit goblackbears.com/tickets or call 581-BEAR. And Northeast Driving School, Greater Bangor's best driver's education for 56 years. Ticket TV is also brought to you by Darling's Auto Group, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Bangor Mall Cinemas, Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, Bangor Window Shade and Drapery, Doors Equipment Company, Union Street Towing, Pushaw Energy, The Pitch Company, Bennett Auto Center, The Growing Place, Hillside Athletics, UMaine Early College, Bangor Tire Company, Old Town Redemption Center, Pat's Pizza in Hamden, Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales, Saliba's Rug Cleaners, Traditions Golf Course, North Star Waste and Recycling, Bar Harbor Hannaford, Sweet Cheeks Bakery, Hopkins Energy, Coastal Auto Parts, Brewer Federal Credit Union, Hammond Lumber Company, First National Bank, and Thomas College. High school sports on Ticket TV is a production of Sportsnet Maine and 92.9 The Ticket.